Top 5 Best Avenue Receivers. Number 5. Denon AVR-S960H. What we like: powerful, muscular sound matched with terrific features. What we don't: there's no Chromecast, and the HEOS app can be annoying. In our opinion, anybody looking to buy the absolute best overall AV receiver for the money needs to buy a Denon, and in particular, the AVR-S960H. It truly is one of the finest receivers we've ever tested, impressing us with hard-hitting, muscular sound. It smokes any other receiver here, beating out competing models from Sony and Yamaha easily. It has a wealth of useful features, including Dolby Atmos and DTS:X surround sound, Bluetooth, and Spotify Connect for music listening. With its killer sound and feature set, the AVR-S960H is easily the best receiver you can buy. One feature that we would like to see added to the Denon AVR-S960H is Chromecast. This is a surprising omission, and it's made even more annoying when you consider that HEOS, Denon's own streaming app, is clunky and frustrating to use. But you can easily operate the AVR-S960H without it. We much prefer this receiver to models like the Yamaha RX485, below, and even Denon's other offerings. It genuinely is one of the best models you can buy. Coming in number 4. Sony STR-DN1080. What we like: terrific sound and user interface. What we don't: doesn't quite compete with bigger models. Several other sites place the STR-DN1080 at the top of their lists. We are not several other sites. While we think it's solid, especially for the price range, it doesn't quite get the edge over the Yamaha RX V685. All the same, it's got excellent sound quality, not to mention power, 165 watts, which is more than enough to power just about any speaker currently on the market. And it easily beats out the similarly priced Denon AVR-S750H, below, in most categories. There's only really one exception, which is Amazon Alexa functionality. The Denon has it, the Sony does not. You may want to take that into consideration before buying. We also love Sony's interface, which continues from the one present on the old 1060, and is very easy to use. We appreciate the fact that it not only has Dolby Atmos and DTS:X functionality, but also DSD functionality. That means it can play ultra-high resolution audio files. A nice touch, and not one you see often. Here's to the 1090, 1100. What we wouldn't give for some original receiver names. Coming in number 3. Marantz NR1711. What we like: offers a solid range of features, including HDMI 2.1 and Dolby Atmosphere. What we don't: we think it's overpriced right now. The Marantz NR1711 is the latest in the current trend of slimline receivers, a welcome trend, we might add. It's a sleek, attractive receiver that really wows on features. There's 8K compatibility, HDMI 2.1, and crucially, variable refresh rate. That's important for new consoles like the Xbox Series X and PS5, making this receiver a great option if you plan on picking one of those up. That said, the big downside here is that the Marantz NR1711 is overpriced right now. A hair under $800 feels like a lot, especially when you take into account the sound quality, which is good rather than great. Marantz do love their incremental updates, so hopefully newer models will see this one drop in price. However, right now, it's only worth considering if you're a gamer and want to get the absolute best out of your Xbox or PS5. Coming in number 2. Denon AVR X3700H. What we like: a terrific update that improves the sound quality, boasts plenty of clever features. What we don't: does best in larger rooms, won't perform as well in smaller spaces. All of the receivers on our list can do surround sound. But doing it well is a different story, and doing Dolby Atmos well is even more challenging. That's why we think the Denon AVR X3700H is the best option if you demand the ultimate in surround sound. It's not just that it gives you all the features you need, including a range of codecs, that's a given. It's that present sound quality that really emphasizes the individual channels and lifts out the detail, punch, and clarity. We tested pricey models from other brands like Marantz too, but this receiver was a clear winner. Worth noting, to really get the best out of the AVR X3700H's sound, you'll require a large room that measures over 400 square feet, which might not be possible for some. The one big downside with the Denon AVR X3700H is that it offers 8K compatibility, which you're paying for. And right now, there's just not enough 8K content around to justify the extra expense. You can save some money by finding the older AVR X3600H, but that's becoming much trickier these days. As in when 8K content becomes a big deal, we'll re-evaluate this. For now though, the AVR X3700H remains a stellar option for surround sound. Coming in number 1. Denon AVR X4700H. What we like: unreal sound quality, virtually perfect design, enhanced power supplies. What we don't: not ideal for smaller rooms. The Denon AVR X4700H is a punchy, powerful 9.2 channel receiver, which can not only scale to 11.2, but also delivers a staggering amount of technology for the price. It easily beats comparable models from Onkyo, Yamaha, and Arcam in both sound quality and feature set. It's one of the best sounding receivers on this list, and definitely the best sounding in this price range. Normally, we aren't fans of incremental updates. However, Denon have kept the price the same as the previous model, while managing to add in some significant changes to the circuitry. The AVR X4700H may have an identical housing to the receiver before it, but the internals have been overhauled, including the addition of upgraded power supplies for even cleaner sound. You get everything you'd expect, including Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, Amazon Alexa support, Odyssey room correction, and even RO3D. It must be said that, if you don't have the cash, this may not be the receiver for you, and it's certainly not ideal for smaller rooms. If you're dealing with a smaller space, you're better off choosing something like the Sony STR-DN1080.